Ever felt stuck in your personal growth journey? The audiobook Spiral Dynamics, Your New Path to Personal Growth, unveils a revolutionary approach to unlocking your potential. Discover the hidden patterns shaping your consciousness and learn to navigate life's challenges with newfound clarity. Don't miss out on transforming your relationships, career, and impact on the world. Embrace this opportunity to evolve consciously. Your journey to a more fulfilling life starts here. Before we go on, I invite you to download the free bundle, which contains the ebook version of this book and an executive summary of all the chapters with the key takeaways. Studies show that engaging with content through multiple formats significantly enhances learning and retention. Click on the first link in the description to claim your free bundle now and maximize your learning potential. Now it's free, but it won't be for long, so make sure to grab it while you can. Chapter 1: Awakening the Spiral. In the tapestry of human existence, personal growth stands as a beacon of hope and transformation. It's the driving force that propels us forward, urging us to evolve beyond our current limitations and embrace the vast potential that lies dormant within. As you embark on this journey through the pages of Spiral Dynamics, your new path to personal growth, you're taking the first step towards unlocking a profound understanding of yourself and the world around you. Imagine a world where you could navigate the complexities of modern life with ease, where your consciousness expands to meet the challenges of our rapidly changing society. This isn't just a distant dream. It's a tangible reality that awaits you as you delve into the powerful framework of Spiral Dynamics. Spiral Dynamics isn't just another self-help concept. It's a revolutionary approach to understanding human evolution and potential. Developed by Dr. Claire W. Graves and later expanded by Don Beck and Christopher Cowan, this model offers a unique lens through which we can view the progression of human consciousness. It's a dynamic spiral of development that reflects the intricate dance between our inner worlds and the external conditions that shape our existence. As you journey through this book, you'll gain more than just theoretical knowledge. You'll develop a deep understanding of spiral dynamics, learning to recognize the various stages of consciousness and how they manifest in your life and the lives of those around you. More importantly, you'll learn to identify your current stage within the spiral, providing you with invaluable insight into your motivations, values, and behaviors. But this is just the beginning. The true power of Spiral Dynamics lies in its application to personal growth. As you continue to engage with these concepts over time, you'll find yourself achieving higher levels of self-awareness. The spiral becomes a roadmap for your personal evolution, guiding you towards continuous growth and transformation. In today's world, the need for such a framework has never been more pressing. We live in an era of unprecedented complexity where the pace of change can often feel overwhelming. Traditional approaches to personal development often fall short in addressing the multifaceted challenges we face. Spiral Dynamics offers a more comprehensive and nuanced understanding of human development, equipping you with the tools to navigate this complexity with grace and wisdom. The significance of personal growth in our modern context cannot be overstated. As we grapple with global issues that demand innovative solutions, the need for evolving consciousness becomes increasingly apparent. Spiral Dynamics posits that as individuals progress through the spiral, they develop more expansive worldviews and greater capacity for addressing complex problems. By embarking on this journey of personal growth, you're not just improving your own life. You're contributing to the collective evolution of human consciousness. At its core, Spiral Dynamics is about understanding the different value systems that shape human behavior in society. These value systems, or VMEMs, value memes, represent distinct ways of thinking about the world. They range from survival-focused mindsets to more complex, integrative worldviews. As you progress through this book, you'll learn to recognize these different stages and understand how they influence your thoughts, actions, and interactions with others. One of the most powerful aspects of Spiral Dynamics is its ability to map your evolutionary journey. As you gain familiarity with the model, you'll start to see your own life as a dynamic process of growth and transformation. You'll recognize the stages you've moved through and gain insight into the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. This journey of self-discovery and growth involves several key steps. First and foremost is developing a thorough understanding of the spiral dynamics model itself. This foundational knowledge will serve as your compass as you navigate the complexities of personal development. Next, you'll learn to identify the key stages within the spiral, recognizing their unique characteristics and how they manifest in your life and the world around you. These steps are carefully ordered to provide a logical progression in your personal growth journey. By first building a strong theoretical foundation, you'll be better equipped to apply these concepts to your own life. This approach ensures that you're not just accumulating knowledge, but developing practical wisdom that can transform your life. As you progress through the chapters that follow, you'll delve deeper into each aspect of spiral dynamics and its application to personal growth. You'll explore the foundations of this powerful framework in greater detail, learning how to leverage its insights for your own development. The journey ahead promises to be both challenging and rewarding, pushing you to expand your understanding of yourself and the world. But this is just the beginning. The chapters that follow will guide you through a transformative journey, each building upon the last to create a comprehensive roadmap for personal evolution. You'll learn to navigate the complexities of change, overcome barriers to growth, and integrate lessons from all stages of development. As you stand on the threshold of this journey, you might wonder what lies ahead. What hidden potentials will you uncover? How will your perspective shift as you ascend the spiral? The answers to these questions await you in the pages that follow. The path of personal growth is not always easy, but it is invariably rewarding. As you turn the page to the next chapter, prepare to delve deeper into the foundations of spiral dynamics. You're about to embark on a journey that will challenge your assumptions, expand your consciousness, and ultimately lead you to a more fulfilling and impactful life. The spiral awaits, ready to guide you on your path to personal transformation. Are you ready to take the next step? Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to Grow to the Top and activate notifications to receive more self-improvement tips that will supercharge your growth. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you for your support. Chapter 2, Foundations Unveiled. As we delve deeper into the world of spiral dynamics, imagine yourself standing at the base of a grand spiral staircase. Each step represents a new level of understanding, a fresh perspective on yourself and the world around you. This journey we're about to embark on isn't just about climbing stairs, it's about unveiling the very foundations of human consciousness and personal growth. You might be wondering why understanding these foundations is so crucial. Think of it this way. Have you ever felt like you're navigating life with an outdated map? That's often what happens when we lack awareness of our current mindset and the potential paths ahead. By grasping the core principles of spiral dynamics, you're not just updating your map, you're gaining a whole new way of seeing the terrain. At its heart, spiral dynamics is about understanding the evolution of human consciousness. It's a powerful tool for enhancing self-awareness, finding fulfillment, and catalyzing personal growth. By recognizing your current mindset within this framework, you gain invaluable insights into your motivations, values, and behaviors. More than that, you begin to see the path to higher levels of consciousness, levels that can dramatically transform your life and your impact on the world. Let's start by exploring the core principles of spiral dynamics. The spiral metaphor is more than just a clever visual. It represents the dynamic, ever-evolving nature of human consciousness. Unlike linear models of development, the spiral suggests that we don't simply leave behind previous stages as we grow. Instead, we integrate and transcend them, much like a spiral that continually builds upon itself while reaching new heights. This spiral consists of several evolutionary stages of consciousness, each representing a distinct worldview or value system known as V-memes, pronounced V-memes. These stages aren't rigid categories, but fluid, dynamic states that respond to life conditions and societal influences. As we progress through these stages, our understanding of the world becomes increasingly complex and nuanced. Now, let's delve into each of the 8 primary stages of spiral dynamics. Understanding these stages will provide you with a roadmap for personal growth and a deeper comprehension of the diverse perspectives that shape human behavior. The first stage is beige, characterized by survival sense. At this most basic level, individuals focus on satisfying fundamental physiological needs: food, water, shelter, and safety. Behavior is driven by instincts and habits aimed at immediate survival. Life conditions at this stage involve environments where resources are scarce and there is a constant threat to basic survival. Actions are centered around securing essentials for life, with little self-awareness or reflection. Social structures are minimal, and interaction with others occurs only if it directly aids survival. The second stage is purple, known as kin spirits. This stage values group belonging and adherence to ancestral ways. Magical thinking, superstitions, and rituals are prominent as means to appease spirits or forces beyond control. Individuals find safety in community, traditions, and rituals. Life conditions involve unpredictable environments where safety is found in groups and established traditions. Behavioral manifestations include strong loyalty to family or tribe, observance of customs and rituals, and reliance on elders for guidance. Decisions are made based on what has been done before to maintain group cohesion. Moving up, we reach the red stage, referred to as power gods. Here, the theme revolves around power, dominance, and immediate gratification. Individuals assert themselves aggressively to meet their needs, often without regard for others. There's a focus on personal power, respect, and freedom from constraints. Life conditions at this stage are chaotic or oppressive environments where only the strong survive, and authority is challenged. Behavioral manifestations include impulsive actions, rebellion against established order, seeking to dominate others, and a disregard for rules that limit personal freedom. The fourth stage is blue, called truth force. This stage emphasizes order, stability, and purpose through adherence to absolute truths. Individuals seek meaning and direction by following established rules and moral codes. There is a belief in a higher power or universal principles that provide order to life. Life conditions involve societies seeking stability after periods of chaos, valuing rules and moral codes to maintain order. Behavioral manifestations include conformity to established laws and norms, loyalty to institutions, sacrifice for the greater good, and adherence to a clear sense of right and wrong. Next is the orange stage, known as strive drive. The focus here is on achievement, success, and rational inquiry. Individuals prioritize personal success, innovation, and strategic thinking. There's an emphasis on autonomy, competition, and empirical knowledge. Life conditions are environments that encourage individualism, progress, and material prosperity. Behavioral manifestations include goal-oriented behavior, entrepreneurial endeavors, valuing efficiency and effectiveness, and a focus on measurable results. The sixth stage is green, referred to as human bond. This stage values community, equality, and harmony. Individuals prioritize relationships, empathy, and consensus building. There's a focus on social responsibility, environmentalism, and egalitarianism. Life conditions involve societies reacting against materialism and inequality, seeking connection and shared values. Behavioral manifestations include collaborative decision-making, activism for social justice, appreciation of diversity, and prioritizing well-being over competition. Ascending further, we enter the yellow stage, called flex flow. The theme here is systems thinking, flexibility, and self-actualization. Individuals recognize the interconnectivity of systems and embrace complexity. There's a focus on competence, autonomy, and integrating knowledge from various disciplines. Life conditions involve the realization of the complexity of global issues, requiring adaptable and holistic approaches. Behavioral manifestations include independent thought, problem-solving with an awareness of systemic impacts, adaptability to change, and the pursuit of personal growth. Finally, we reach the turquoise stage, known as global view. This stage embodies holistic thinking, collective consciousness, and global unity. individuals develop a deep sense of connection with all life. There's an emphasis on universal harmony, sustainability, and the unification of diverse systems. Life conditions involve global challenges that threaten collective well-being, necessitating a unified approach. Behavioral manifestations include actions aimed at the preservation of life on a global scale, transcending ego, fostering interconnected networks, and integrating spiritual and scientific understanding. Understanding these V-memes isn't just an academic exercise, it's a powerful tool for self-reflection and growth. By recognizing which value systems are dominant in your own thinking, you can begin to understand why you react to certain situations the way you do, why some people's viewpoints seem incomprehensible to you, and where you might have room for development. It's important to note that no stage is inherently better or worse than another. Each arises in response to specific life conditions and serves necessary functions. Personal growth involves transcending and including previous stages, integrating their strengths while moving toward more complex and holistic ways of thinking. Spiral dynamics isn't solely about individual consciousness. It also helps us understand how societies evolve and change. Life conditions and societal influences play a crucial role in shaping which V-memes become dominant within a culture. This interplay between internal factors, our individual consciousness, and external factors, societal conditions, drives the evolution of both individuals and societies. Consider how rapidly our world is changing. Technological advancements, global interconnectedness, and shifting social norms are creating new life conditions at an unprecedented rate. Spiral dynamics provides a framework for understanding these changes and adapting to them effectively. It's not about rigidly adhering to one way of thinking, but about developing the flexibility to shift between different value systems as situations demand. To truly internalize these concepts, it's important to engage in practical exercises. Reflect on your beliefs, values, and behaviors. Which V-memes do you see most prominently in your life? Are there situations where you shift between different levels? Pay attention to the external factors influencing your thoughts and behaviors. How do societal changes impact your worldview? By regularly engaging in these reflections, you'll develop a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the evolving spiral of consciousness. As you continue to explore and apply these concepts, you'll likely experience a range of outcomes. You'll gain a foundational grasp of spiral dynamics, offering a new lens through which to view human behavior and societal dynamics. Recognizing different value systems can improve your ability to connect with others, appreciating diverse perspectives. Developing the flexibility to navigate different V-memes will enhance your ability to adapt to changing life conditions. However, this journey isn't without its challenges. Remember that each stage serves a purpose. Avoid judging or dismissing stages as less evolved. Embrace openness and flexibility. Growth often involves stepping outside your comfort zone. Resistance to change is natural, but it's important to practice openness and embrace the discomfort that comes with growth, knowing that it's a sign of expansion and evolution. As we conclude this exploration of the foundations of spiral dynamics, you might feel a mix of excitement and perhaps a bit of overwhelm. That's perfectly normal. You've just been introduced to a powerful framework for understanding human consciousness and development. The journey ahead promises to be transformative, offering new insights and possibilities with each step up the spiral. But our journey is far from over. In the next chapter, we'll delve into self-discovery, helping you identify your current stage within the spiral and chart a personalized path for growth. Are you ready to uncover the hidden patterns that shape your very identity? Chapter 3: Self-Discovery. Have you ever felt like you're wearing a mask, playing a role that doesn't quite fit? Or perhaps you've experienced moments of clarity where everything suddenly makes sense, as if you've stumbled upon a hidden truth about yourself. These experiences are glimpses into the journey of self-discovery, a path that lies at the heart of personal growth and fulfillment. As we embark on this chapter, we're about to delve into one of the most fascinating aspects of spiral dynamics, the exploration of your own consciousness. This isn't just about understanding a theory, It's about uncovering the very essence of who you are and why you do what you do. The importance of this self-discovery process cannot be overstated. By gaining insight into your personal motivations, you unlock a powerful tool for enhancing self-awareness. It's like having a compass that always points true north, guiding you through the complexities of life with a clearer sense of purpose. But it goes beyond just understanding yourself. This journey of self-discovery is also about aligning your actions with your core values. Imagine the sense of fulfillment that comes from living in harmony with your deepest beliefs. It's not just about feeling good, it's about creating a life of authenticity and purpose. So, how do we begin this process of self-discovery within the framework of spiral dynamics? It starts with assessing your current stage on the spiral. This isn't about placing yourself in a rigid category, but rather about understanding the dominant value systems that shape your worldview. There are various self-assessment tools and techniques that can help you in this process. These might include questionnaires, reflective exercises, or even guided meditations designed to help you explore your inner landscape. The key is to approach these tools with an open mind and a willingness to be honest with yourself. As you engage with these assessment tools, you might find yourself surprised by some of the results. That's perfectly normal. Our self-perception doesn't always align with our actual values and behaviors. The goal here isn't to judge yourself, but to gain a clearer understanding of where you are on your journey. Interpreting your results is where things get really interesting. You might discover that you have a dominant value system that aligns with one of the stages in spiral dynamics, but you'll likely also see influences from other stages. This complexity is what makes each individual's journey unique and fascinating. Understanding your value system goes beyond just identifying a label. It's about recognizing the beliefs and worldviews that shape your perception of reality. These are the lenses through which you view the world, influencing everything from your personal relationships to your career choices. Your value system also plays a crucial role in shaping your motivations and behavioral patterns. Why do you react strongly to certain situations? Why do some goals excite you while others leave you cold? The answers often lie in your underlying value system. As you delve deeper into this self-discovery process, you'll likely start to recognize multi-level influences in your consciousness. This is where spiral dynamics truly shines as a tool for personal growth. You might find that you have a dominant value system that guides most of your decisions, but also secondary value systems that come into play in specific contexts. These contextual shifts in consciousness are fascinating to observe. You might notice that you operate from one value system at work, another with your family, and yet another when engaging with global issues. Recognizing these shifts can be incredibly empowering, allowing you to navigate different aspects of your life with greater awareness and intentionality. To truly benefit from this self-discovery process, it's important to engage in practical exercises. One powerful tool is keeping a self-discovery journal. This isn't about recording daily events, but about reflecting on your thoughts, reactions, and decisions. Over time, patterns will emerge, offering valuable insights into your dominant value systems and how they influence your life. Another useful exercise is value system mapping. This involves creating a visual representation of your various value systems and how they interact. You might use colors, symbols, or even a mind map to illustrate the complex interplay of values that shape your consciousness. As you engage in these exercises and continue your journey of self-discovery, you'll likely experience a range of outcomes. At a basic level, you'll gain awareness of your current stage on the spiral. This alone can be eye-opening, providing a new perspective on your behaviors and choices. With continued practice, you may develop the ability to articulate your personal values with greater clarity. This skill is invaluable in both personal and professional contexts, allowing you to communicate more effectively and make decisions that align with your core beliefs. The ultimate goal, however, is to develop proficiency in navigating multi-level influences. Imagine being able to consciously shift between different value systems as needed, always choosing the most appropriate approach for any given situation. This level of self-awareness and adaptability is a powerful tool for personal growth and effective leadership. Of course, this journey of self-discovery isn't without its challenges. One common pitfall is inaccurate self-assessment. It's easy to see ourselves as we wish to be, rather than as we truly are. To counteract this, it's important to use diverse tools for validation. Seek feedback from trusted friends or mentors, and be willing to consider perspectives that challenge your self-perception. Another potential issue is over-identification with a single stage. While it's natural to resonate strongly with one value system, it's important to remember that human consciousness is complex and multifaceted. Embracing this complexity is key to continued growth and development. As we conclude this chapter on self-discovery, you might feel like you've just begun to scratch the surface of your own consciousness. That's because you have. The journey of self-discovery is ongoing, always offering new insights and opportunities for growth. You've taken the first steps in understanding your place on the spiral, but this is just the beginning. As you continue to explore and reflect, you'll uncover layers of yourself you never knew existed. You'll gain insights into your motivations, values, and behaviors that will empower you to live more authentically and purposefully. But there's more to this journey than just understanding yourself. As we move forward, we'll explore how this self-knowledge can be applied to navigate the complexities of life. What happens when your newfound self-awareness meets the challenges of a changing world? The next chapter holds the key to unlocking a crucial skill in your personal growth toolkit. Are you ready to discover how to dance with change? Chapter 4: Navigating Change. Change is the only constant in life. It's a phrase we've all heard, but have you ever stopped to consider its profound implications for your personal growth journey? As we delve into this chapter, we're about to explore a fascinating aspect of spiral dynamics that goes beyond mere understanding. We're going to learn how to dance with change itself. Imagine for a moment that your consciousness is like a ship sailing on a vast ocean. The waters represent the ever-changing landscape of your life, with its currents of challenges and opportunities. In this metaphor, spiral dynamics isn't just a map. It's a sophisticated navigation system that helps you not only stay afloat, but also chart a course to new, unexplored territories of your potential. The importance of mastering this navigation cannot be overstated. Life is full of transitions, some subtle, others dramatic. By learning to navigate these changes skillfully, you open yourself up to smoother transitions and unprecedented growth opportunities. It's not just about avoiding storms, it's about harnessing the winds of change to propel you forward. At the heart of this navigation system lies a profound truth. The spiral of human consciousness is not static. It's a dynamic, ever-evolving entity that responds to both internal and external stimuli. Understanding this dynamic nature is key to mastering the art of personal evolution. As we explore deeper, you'll discover that there are specific triggers that can prompt developmental shifts in consciousness. These triggers can be external events, internal realizations, or a combination of both. They're like keys that unlock new levels of understanding and being. Learning to recognize these triggers is the first step in actively participating in your own evolution. But how do you know when you're on the cusp of a transition? There are often signs, subtle at first, then increasingly apparent. You might find yourself questioning long-held beliefs, feeling a sense of restlessness with your current way of life, or experiencing a growing awareness of perspectives beyond your own. These are all potential indicators that you're ready to move to a new stage in the spiral. Now, here's where things get really exciting. Sometimes, these transitions aren't gradual climbs. They can be quantum leaps in consciousness. These are moments of profound insight and rapid growth where your understanding of yourself and the world around you shifts dramatically in a short period. Preparing for these quantum leaps is both an art and a science. It involves cultivating a mindset of openness and curiosity, coupled with practices that expand your awareness. It's about creating fertile ground in your consciousness, ready to receive the seeds of transformative experiences when they come. Speaking of transformative experiences, it's important to understand that they're not always comfortable. In fact, they often involve a period of discomfort or uncertainty. This is where many people get stuck. They resist the very changes that could lead to their growth. Managing these transition periods is crucial for continued development. It's about learning to dance with uncertainty, to find your footing even when the ground beneath you seems to be shifting. This skill, the ability to remain centered and purposeful during times of change, is invaluable not just for personal growth, but for all aspects of life. So, how do we develop this skill? One powerful tool is visualization. By mentally rehearsing different scenarios and outcomes, you can prepare your mind for change. This isn't about predicting the future, but about cultivating adaptability and resilience. Try this. Close your eyes and imagine yourself standing at the edge of a spiral staircase. Each step represents a new level of consciousness, a new way of understanding yourself and the world. As you begin to climb, visualize how you might feel, what new perspectives you might gain. Allow yourself to experience the mix of excitement and trepidation that comes with growth. This simple exercise can help you become more comfortable with the idea of change and transition. It's a way of training your mind to embrace growth rather than fear it. As you continue to work with these concepts and practices, you'll likely experience a range of outcomes. At a basic level, you'll develop an awareness of transition triggers in your life. You'll start to recognize the signs that you're ready for growth, even before major changes occur. With continued practice, you may find yourself developing a remarkable ability to manage uncertainty. Instead of being paralyzed by the unknown, you'll learn to navigate it with grace and even excitement. This skill alone can transform your experience of life, turning challenges into opportunities for growth. The ultimate goal, however, is to achieve mastery in facilitating your own personal growth. Imagine being able to consciously guide your own evolution, to actively participate in your journey up the spiral. This level of self-awareness and intentionality is truly transformative. Of course, this journey isn't without its challenges. One of the most common obstacles is fear of change. It's natural to feel apprehensive about stepping into the unknown, but this fear can hold you back from incredible opportunities for growth. The key to overcoming this fear is to develop resilience through practice. Start with small changes, celebrate your successes, and gradually build your confidence in navigating transitions. Another potential pitfall is stagnation. Sometimes we become so comfortable in our current stage that we resist any movement forward. The antidote to stagnation is to actively seek new challenges and opportunities. Push yourself out of your comfort zone regularly, even in small ways. Remember, growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone. As we conclude this chapter on navigating change, you might feel a mix of excitement and apprehension. That's perfectly normal. You're standing at the threshold of a new way of engaging with life, one that embraces change as a catalyst for growth rather than a source of fear. You've learned about the dynamic nature of the spiral, the potential for quantum leaps in consciousness, and strategies for managing transitions. But this is just the beginning. As you continue to apply these concepts in your life, you'll discover that navigating change is not just about personal growth. It's about expanding your capacity to impact the world around you. But before we explore how to leverage your evolving consciousness for greater impact, there's another crucial aspect of the journey we need to address. What happens when you encounter resistance on your path of growth? How do you overcome the internal and external barriers that can hold you back? The next chapter holds the key to unlocking your full potential. Are you ready to break through your limitations? Chapter 5: Overcoming Barriers. As we journey through the spiral of consciousness, we often encounter invisible walls that seem to halt our progress. These barriers, though unseen, can be as formidable as any physical obstacle. They whisper doubts in our ears, tug at our comfortable habits, and sometimes even masquerade as rational thoughts. But what if these very barriers held the key to our most profound growth? In this chapter, we're about to embark on an exploration of these hidden challenges. We'll uncover the nature of these obstacles and, more importantly, discover how to transform them into stepping stones for our personal evolution. This isn't just about removing roadblocks. It's about alchemizing resistance into resilience. The importance of this process cannot be overstated. By learning to identify and overcome these barriers, you're not just clearing the path for your personal development, you're building emotional resilience that will serve you in all aspects of life. Think of it as strengthening your psychological immune system, making you more adaptable and resilient in the face of life's challenges. So what are these mysterious barriers that can hold us back? They often manifest as fear and resistance to change. It's the voice that says, "But this is how I've always done things," or "What if I fail?" This resistance is deeply rooted in our psychology, often tied to our survival instincts. Our brains are wired to prefer the familiar, even if it's not serving our highest good. Another common obstacle is our attachment to current value systems. As we've explored in previous chapters, our value systems shape our worldview and behavior. They're comfortable, familiar, and give us a sense of identity. The prospect of outgrowing or evolving beyond these value systems can be deeply unsettling, even if part of us yearns for growth. This brings us to a fascinating concept in spiral dynamics: value system clashes. These clashes can occur both internally and externally. Internally, you might experience conflict between different aspects of yourself. Perhaps a part of you that craves security clashing with a part that yearns for adventure and growth. Externally, you might find your evolving values at odds with those of your social circle or society at large. These value system clashes can be particularly challenging. They're not just intellectual disagreements, they can feel like threats to our very identity. The pressure to conform to societal norms or maintain harmony in relationships can create powerful resistance to personal growth. So, how do we navigate these treacherous waters? The key lies in developing strategies that address both the cognitive and emotional aspects of these barriers. One powerful approach is cognitive reframing. This involves consciously shifting our perspective on challenges, seeing them not as threats, but as opportunities for growth. For instance, instead of viewing a value system clash as a problem to be solved, you might reframe it as an opportunity to expand your understanding and empathy. This shift in perspective can transform resistance into curiosity, fear into excitement. Equally important is developing emotional intelligence and self-regulation skills. These abilities allow you to navigate the sometimes turbulent emotions that arise during periods of growth and change. By learning to recognize and manage your emotional responses, you can prevent them from derailing your progress. Let's explore a practical exercise to illustrate this. Take a moment to reflect on a recent situation where you felt stuck or resistant to change. What emotions came up for you? Fear, anger, sadness? Now, instead of trying to push these emotions away, try to observe them with curiosity. What are they trying to tell you? Often, our emotions hold valuable information about our needs and values. This practice of mindful observation is a powerful tool for building resilience. It allows you to create space between your emotions and your actions, giving you more choice in how you respond to challenges. Another crucial practice is barrier identification. This involves actively seeking out and naming the obstacles in your path. Often, simply bringing these barriers into conscious awareness can diminish their power. Try keeping a barrier journal where you note any resistances or obstacles you encounter in your daily life. Over time, you may start to see patterns emerging, giving you valuable insights into your growth process. As you engage with these practices and concepts, you'll likely experience a range of outcomes. At a basic level, you'll develop an awareness of your personal barriers. This alone is a significant step, as many people go through life without ever consciously recognizing what's holding them back. With continued practice, you may find yourself developing the ability to overcome resistance with greater ease. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable may start to feel like interesting puzzles to solve. This shift in perspective can be incredibly empowering, fueling further growth and exploration. The ultimate goal, however, is to achieve mastery in navigating value system clashes. Imagine being able to move fluidly between different value systems, understanding and empathizing with diverse perspectives while maintaining your own center. This level of cognitive and emotional flexibility is not only valuable for personal growth, but can also make you a powerful agent of positive change in the world. Of course, this journey of overcoming barriers isn't always smooth sailing. One common challenge is persistent resistance. You might find yourself intellectually understanding the need for change, but still feeling emotionally stuck. In such cases, engaging in reflective practices can be helpful. Journaling, meditation, or discussions with a trusted friend or mentor can help you uncover deeper layers of resistance and work through them. Another potential pitfall is emotional setbacks. Growth isn't always linear, and you may experience periods of doubt or regression. During these times, it's crucial to seek support. Remember, even the most successful individuals have mentors and support systems. Don't hesitate to reach out to peers or professionals who can offer guidance and encouragement. As we conclude this chapter on overcoming barriers, you might feel a mix of excitement and trepidation. You've been given tools to identify and work through the obstacles in your path, but you may also be more aware of the challenges ahead. Remember, this awareness is a sign of growth, not a reason for discouragement. You've learned about the nature of barriers, the concept of value system clashes, and strategies for building resilience. But this is just the beginning of your journey in mastering these challenges. As you continue to apply these concepts in your life, you'll find that overcoming barriers isn't just about personal triumph. It's about expanding your capacity for understanding and connection with the world around you. But before we explore how to leverage this newfound resilience for greater impact, there's another crucial aspect of the growth journey we need to address. What happens when you've successfully navigated through multiple stages of the spiral? How do you integrate these diverse experiences and perspectives into a cohesive whole? The next chapter holds the key to unlocking a new level of personal integration and effectiveness. Are you ready to discover the art of weaving together the threads of your evolving consciousness? Chapter 6, Integrative Growth. As we ascend the spiral of consciousness, we often imagine leaving our past selves behind, shedding old skins like a snake growing into a new form. But what if the key to true growth isn't about leaving parts of ourselves behind, but rather about weaving all our experiences into a rich, multifaceted tapestry of being? This chapter invites you to explore a profound concept that challenges our conventional understanding of personal development. Imagine for a moment that your consciousness is like a grand symphony. Each stage of your growth represents a different instrument, each with its unique tone and rhythm. The goal isn't to silence the drums to hear the violins more clearly, but to conduct all instruments in harmony, creating a rich, complex melody that is uniquely yours. This approach to personal growth is not just about adding new skills or perspectives. It's about achieving a holistic understanding of self that encompasses all your experiences and value systems. It's about developing a level of adaptability and resilience that allows you to navigate life's complexities with grace and wisdom. At the heart of this concept lies a principle that might seem paradoxical at first: transcend and include. This idea, central to spiral dynamics, suggests that as we move to higher levels of consciousness, we don't reject or leave behind previous stages. Instead, we incorporate their strengths while transcending their limitations. Think about it this way. Each stage of your development has given you valuable tools and perspectives. The survival instincts of early stages, the sense of belonging from tribal mindsets, the drive for achievement from individualistic phases, all these continue to have value, even as you evolve beyond them. The key is learning how to honor these previous stages while not being limited by them. This principle of transcend and include is like building a skyscraper. Each new floor doesn't replace the ones below it. Rather, it builds upon them, relying on their strength for support while reaching new heights. In the same way, your growth doesn't erase your past selves, but integrates them into a more complex, capable whole. But how do we actually put this principle into practice? It starts with recognizing the strengths inherent in each level of consciousness. For example, the tribal mindset that we might associate with earlier stages of development brings with it a strong sense of community and belonging. As we evolve, we don't discard this. Instead, we expand our sense of community to encompass broader groups, eventually extending to all of humanity and beyond. Similarly, the individualistic drive that characterizes certain stages of development gives us ambition and the courage to stand out. As we grow, we don't lose this drive. We channel it into pursuits that benefit not just ourselves, but our communities and the world at large. By incorporating strengths from all levels, we develop a more balanced personality. This balance isn't about finding a static middle ground. It's about cultivating the flexibility to draw upon different value systems as the situation demands. It's like being a master chef who knows exactly which ingredients to combine to create a perfect dish for any occasion. Harmonizing different value systems within yourself can be challenging. It might feel like different parts of you are in conflict. The key is to recognize that these apparent conflicts are often opportunities for integration and growth. For instance, your desire for personal achievement doesn't have to conflict with your commitment to community. They can actually reinforce each other when properly integrated. Cultivating this flexibility and adaptability is a skill that can be developed with practice. One powerful exercise is perspective taking. This involves consciously trying to see situations from the viewpoint of different value systems. For example, when faced with a challenge, you might ask yourself how you would approach it from a survival-oriented mindset, then from a community-oriented perspective, then from an individualistic viewpoint, and so on. This practice not only broadens your understanding, but also helps you appreciate the validity and usefulness of different approaches. Another valuable technique is value system synthesis. This involves identifying seemingly conflicting values and finding ways to integrate them. For instance, you might explore how your need for security, associated with earlier stages, can be aligned with your desire for growth and change, characteristic of later stages. The goal isn't to choose one over the other, but to find a way for both to coexist and even support each other. As you engage in these practices, you'll likely experience a range of outcomes. At a basic level, you'll start to see connections between different value systems that you previously thought were unrelated or conflicting. This basic integration can already lead to a more coherent sense of self and reduced internal conflict. With continued practice, you may develop the ability to harmonize diverse perspectives, not just within yourself, but in your interactions with others. This skill is invaluable in a world that's increasingly diverse and interconnected. You'll find yourself able to bridge gaps in understanding and find common ground in seemingly irreconcilable differences. The ultimate goal, however, is to achieve mastery in creating a balanced personality. Imagine being able to draw upon the full spectrum of human consciousness, choosing the most appropriate approach for any situation while maintaining a strong, integrated sense of self. This level of integration doesn't just enhance your personal life, it makes you a powerful force for positive change in the world. Of course, this journey of integration isn't without its challenges. One common difficulty is the sheer complexity of trying to integrate multiple value systems. It can feel overwhelming, like trying to juggle too many balls at once. If you find yourself struggling with this, remember that integration is a process, not a destination. Start by focusing on integrating just 2 or 3 value systems that feel most relevant to your current life situation. As you become more comfortable, you can gradually expand your focus. Another potential pitfall is the tendency to oversimplify in an attempt to reduce cognitive dissonance. While simplification can be useful, oversimplification can lead to a loss of the rich complexity that makes integrative growth so powerful. If you find yourself falling into this trap, try to cultivate a sense of curiosity about the complexities and apparent contradictions you encounter. See them as puzzles to be explored rather than problems to be solved. As we conclude this chapter on integrative growth, you might feel a sense of excitement mixed with a touch of vertigo. You've been introduced to a way of thinking about personal development that challenges linear notions of progress. You've learned about the power of honoring all stages of your growth while transcending their limitations. You've explored practices for harmonizing different value systems and developing a more balanced, adaptable personality. But this is just the beginning of your journey in mastering integrative growth. As you continue to apply these concepts in your life, you'll find that true integration isn't just about personal harmony. It's about expanding your capacity to engage with and positively impact the world around you. Yet, as powerful as integrative growth is, there's another level of evolution waiting to be explored. What happens when we move beyond personal integration to conscious evolution? How can we actively participate in shaping not just our own development, but the development of human consciousness itself? The next chapter holds the key to unlocking a new frontier of personal and collective transformation. Are you ready to step into the role of conscious evolutionist? Chapter 7: Conscious Evolution. Have you ever gazed at the night sky and felt a profound sense of connection to the vastness of the universe? Or perhaps you've experienced moments of clarity where the complexities of life seem to align in perfect harmony. These glimpses of expanded awareness hint at the extraordinary potential lying dormant within each of us. Welcome to the frontier of conscious evolution, where we actively participate in shaping our own consciousness, and by extension, the world around us. As we embark on this chapter, imagine yourself standing at the threshold of a new dimension of being. The air feels charged with possibility, and you sense that you're about to step into a realm of understanding that will forever change how you perceive yourself and your place in the cosmos. This is the realm of higher-tier consciousness, where the boundaries between self and world begin to blur, and where our capacity for impact expands exponentially. The journey we're about to undertake isn't just about personal growth in the conventional sense. It's about expanding your awareness and cognitive capacity in ways that may seem almost superhuman at first. But more than that, it's about fostering a deeper, more profound connection with the world. A connection that transforms not just how you think, but how you exist in relation to everything around you. At the heart of this journey lies the exploration of higher-tier stages of consciousness. In spiral dynamics, these are often referred to as the yellow and turquoise levels. But what exactly do these levels entail? Let's start by peeling back the layers of the yellow level, often associated with systemic thinking. Imagine your mind as a vast network, capable of seeing connections and patterns that were previously invisible to you. This is the essence of systemic thinking. At the yellow level, you begin to perceive the world not as a collection of separate entities, but as a complex, interconnected system. Problems and solutions are no longer viewed in isolation, but in the context of their wider impact and relationships. This shift in perception is like gaining a bird's-eye view of life. Suddenly, you can see how seemingly unrelated events are actually intricately connected. You develop the ability to anticipate consequences and understand feedback loops in ways that allow you to navigate complexity with greater ease and effectiveness. But the journey doesn't stop there. As we ascend further up the spiral, we encounter the turquoise level, characterized by holistic integration. Here, the boundaries between self and world become even more permeable. You begin to experience a profound sense of unity with all of existence, while still maintaining your individual identity. At this level, your understanding transcends even systemic thinking. You start to perceive and interact with the world as a living, breathing whole. The concept of separation begins to dissolve, replaced by a deep recognition of the interconnectedness of all things. This isn't just an intellectual understanding, it's a lived experience that fundamentally alters how you engage with life. Now, you might be wondering how one actually cultivates this advanced awareness. The key lies in developing practices that expand your consciousness and enhance your ability to perceive and navigate complexity. Mindfulness is a powerful tool in this regard, serving as a gateway to heightened states of awareness. But the mindfulness we're talking about goes beyond simple relaxation or stress relief. It's a rigorous practice of present moment awareness that gradually expands your capacity to hold multiple perspectives simultaneously. Through consistent practice, you learn to observe your thoughts, emotions, and sensations without getting caught up in them. This creates a spaciousness in your consciousness that allows for greater clarity and insight. Alongside mindfulness, developing complexity awareness is crucial. This involves training your mind to recognize and work with intricate systems and patterns. It's about cultivating a comfort with ambiguity and an ability to hold seemingly contradictory ideas in mind without immediately seeking resolution. One practical exercise to develop this skill is to choose a complex system in your life. It could be your workplace, your community, or even your own family dynamics, and spend time mapping out all the interconnections you can identify. How do different elements influence each other? What feedback loops can you recognize? As you practice this, you'll find your ability to perceive and navigate complexity growing steadily. But conscious evolution isn't just about developing new cognitive skills. It's about intentionally shaping the trajectory of your growth. This involves setting clear evolutionary intentions, deciding not just who you want to be, but how you want your consciousness to expand and develop. Creating a personal growth roadmap can be a powerful tool in this process. This isn't just about setting goals, it's about charting a course for the evolution of your consciousness. What aspects of higher-tier thinking do you want to develop? How can you integrate these new perspectives into your daily life? Your roadmap should be flexible, allowing for the unexpected twists and turns that come with any journey of profound transformation. As you engage with these practices and concepts, you'll likely experience a range of outcomes. At a basic level, you'll develop an awareness of these higher-tier stages of consciousness. You'll start to recognize moments of systemic thinking or holistic integration in your own experience, even if they're fleeting at first. With continued practice, you may find yourself developing the ability to engage in systemic thinking more consistently. Problems that once seemed intractable may start to unveil their solutions as you perceive the wider systems they're part of. This shift in thinking can be profoundly empowering, enhancing your effectiveness in both personal and professional realms. The ultimate goal, however, is to achieve mastery in holistic integration. Imagine being able to consistently perceive and engage with the world as an interconnected whole, while still maintaining your unique perspective and ability to act effectively within it. This level of consciousness doesn't just change how you see the world, it transforms how you exist within it. Of course, this journey into higher-tier consciousness isn't without its challenges. One common pitfall is feeling overwhelmed by the complexity you're beginning to perceive. As your awareness expands, you might feel like you're trying to hold the entire world in your mind at once. If you find yourself struggling with this, remember to focus on one aspect at a time. You don't need to solve all the world's problems at once. Start with the systems and relationships immediately around you. Another potential obstacle is resistance to new practices. Our minds are creatures of habit, and introducing new ways of thinking and perceiving can sometimes feel uncomfortable or even threatening. The key here is to incorporate changes gradually. Start with small practices and slowly build up as you become more comfortable. Remember, conscious evolution is a journey, not a destination. As we conclude this chapter on conscious evolution, you might feel a sense of excitement mingled with awe at the possibilities that lie ahead. You've been introduced to the realms of higher-tier consciousness, explored practices for expanding your awareness, and considered strategies for intentionally evolving your consciousness. But this is just the beginning of your journey into the frontiers of human potential. As you continue to apply these concepts and practices in your life, you'll find that conscious evolution isn't just about personal transformation. It's about expanding your capacity to positively impact the world in ways you might never have imagined possible. Yet, as we stand at this threshold of expanded consciousness, a question arises. How can we translate these elevated states of awareness into tangible, positive change in the world? How do we bridge the gap between our inner evolution and outer reality? The next chapter holds the key to unlocking the full potential of your evolving consciousness. Are you ready to discover how to wield your newfound awareness as a force for transformation in the world? Chapter 8: Impactful Living. As we stand at the threshold of this new chapter, imagine for a moment that your life is a pebble dropped into a vast lake. The ripples from that small stone spread outward, touching distant shores in ways you might never have imagined. What if you could consciously shape those ripples, directing their energy to create positive change in the world around you? This is the essence of impactful living, the art of aligning your personal growth with a greater purpose that extends far beyond the boundaries of your individual life. Throughout our journey up the spiral of consciousness, we've explored the depths of self-discovery, navigated the currents of change, and ascended to new heights of awareness. But now, we face perhaps the most profound question of all. How can we translate our inner evolution into meaningful action in the world? The importance of this question cannot be overstated. As we enhance our self-awareness and expand our consciousness, we naturally begin to see our interconnectedness with the wider world. This realization brings with it a sense of responsibility, a calling to contribute to the greater good. But more than that, it offers a path to profound fulfillment. When we align our personal growth with societal impact, we tap into a wellspring of purpose and meaning that can transform not just our own lives, but the lives of countless others. Think about it this way. Every step you take in your personal development ripples outward, influencing your relationships, your community, and potentially even the world at large. By consciously directing this influence, you can amplify your positive impact exponentially. This is where the true power of spiral dynamics comes into play. It provides a framework for understanding not just individual consciousness, but the evolution of collective consciousness as well. As we advance up the spiral, our ability to contribute meaningfully to society expands. We begin to see connections and possibilities that were previously invisible to us. Problems that once seemed insurmountable start to reveal their solutions. This is the essence of second-tier thinking, a level of consciousness that allows us to address complex global challenges with unprecedented clarity and effectiveness. But what exactly does second-tier thinking look like in action? Imagine being able to see a problem not just from multiple perspectives, but from the viewpoint of the entire system it's part of. This level of awareness allows you to identify leverage points for change that others might miss. You become adept at fostering collaborative solutions that address root causes rather than just symptoms. For instance, when faced with a community issue, someone operating from second-tier consciousness doesn't just look for quick fixes. They consider the historical, cultural, economic, and environmental factors at play. They bring together diverse stakeholders, facilitating dialogue that bridges different value systems. The solutions that emerge from this process are often innovative, sustainable, and deeply impactful. This approach to problem solving is grounded in a profound sense of global responsibility. As you ascend the spiral, your circle of concern naturally expands. You begin to feel a deep connection not just to your immediate community, but to humanity as a whole, and indeed to the entire living system of our planet. This expanded sense of identity becomes a powerful motivator for action. But how do we cultivate this level of consciousness and translate it into effective action? One key lies in developing your capacity for leadership and influence. This isn't about traditional top-down leadership, but about leading from a place of higher consciousness. It's about inspiring others not through force or charisma alone, but by embodying the change you wish to see in the world. When you lead from this place of expanded awareness, you naturally inspire others to evolve. Your very presence becomes an invitation for those around you to step into their own higher potential. You create spaces where collective intelligence can flourish, where diverse perspectives are not just tolerated, but actively sought out and integrated. To develop these capacities, engaging in practical exercises can be immensely helpful. Consider initiating or participating in community engagement projects. These don't have to be grand initiatives. Even small-scale local projects can provide valuable opportunities to apply second-tier thinking and foster collaborative solutions. Another powerful practice is to engage in leadership development drills. These might involve scenarios where you practice holding multiple perspectives simultaneously, or exercises in facilitating dialogue between people with different value systems. The key is to stretch your capacity to navigate complexity while maintaining a clear sense of purpose and direction. As you engage with these practices and concepts, you're likely to experience a range of outcomes. At a basic level, you'll develop a heightened awareness of societal needs. You'll start to see opportunities for positive impact in situations you might have previously overlooked. This alone can be transformative, opening up new avenues for meaningful contribution in your daily life. With continued practice, you may find yourself developing the ability to lead with consciousness. This means not just being aware of societal needs, but being able to inspire and guide others in addressing them effectively. You'll become adept at creating environments where collaboration and innovation can thrive. The ultimate goal, however, is to achieve mastery in creating collaborative solutions to complex challenges. Imagine being able to bring together diverse groups, navigate conflicting interests, and facilitate the emergence of solutions that benefit all stakeholders. This level of impact doesn't just solve problems, it transforms entire systems, creating ripple effects that can change the world in profound ways. Of course, this journey of impactful living isn't without its challenges. One common pitfall is misalignment between your efforts and actual societal needs. It's easy to get caught up in what we think is needed, rather than listening deeply to the communities we aim to serve. To avoid this, it's crucial to regularly reassess your goals and approaches. Stay connected to the people and systems you're working with, and be willing to adjust your course as needed. Another potential issue is burnout from overcommitment. When you begin to see the vast potential for positive impact, it's tempting to take on more than you can sustainably handle. Remember, impactful living is a marathon, not a sprint. Prioritizing self-care isn't selfish. It's essential for maintaining your ability to contribute effectively over the long term. As we conclude this chapter on impactful living, you might feel a sense of excitement mixed with a touch of overwhelm. You've been introduced to the possibility of aligning your personal growth with profound societal impact. You've explored the power of second-tier thinking in addressing complex challenges and considered how to develop your capacity for conscious leadership. But this is just the beginning of your journey in mastering the art of impactful living. As you continue to apply these concepts in your life, you'll find that true impact isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Your very being becomes a catalyst for positive change in the world. Yet, as powerful as this approach to living is, there's one more frontier to explore. What happens when we zoom out even further, considering not just our individual impact, but our role in the grand tapestry of human evolution? How can we align our personal journey with the broader trajectory of consciousness itself? The final chapter holds the key to understanding your place in the cosmic dance of evolution. Are you ready to step into your role as a conscious agent of human progress? Chapter 9, Evolving Onward. As we reach the final chapter of our journey through the spiral of consciousness, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. From the first stirrings of curiosity about your own potential to the expansive vistas of impactful living, you've traversed a landscape of personal growth that few dare to explore. But this is not the end of your journey. It's merely the beginning of a lifelong adventure in evolving consciousness. The spiral dynamics model we've explored throughout this book is more than just a theory. It's a powerful lens through which you can view your own development and the world around you. As you stand at this vantage point, you might be wondering, how can all that you've learned empower you in your daily life? First and foremost, you've gained an unprecedented level of self-awareness and understanding. you now have a map of consciousness that allows you to recognize where you are in your own development and where you might go next. This awareness is like having a compass in the wilderness of life. It doesn't tell you exactly where to go, but it helps you navigate with confidence and purpose. Moreover, you've enhanced your ability to navigate life's challenges. The complexities that once seemed overwhelming now reveal themselves as opportunities for growth. You can see the interplay of different value systems, understand the dynamics of change, and approach problems with a level of systemic thinking that cuts through surface-level symptoms to address root causes. But the impact of your journey extends far beyond your individual life. One of the most profound ways this new understanding can manifest is in your relationships. You now have the tools for better communication and empathy. You can recognize and appreciate the different value systems that shape people's behaviors and beliefs. This understanding allows you to connect with others on a deeper level, bridging gaps that once seemed insurmountable. Imagine being able to communicate effectively with people from all walks of life, to understand their perspectives, even when they differ greatly from your own. This skill alone can transform your personal and professional relationships, fostering stronger connections and more effective collaborations. As you continue to integrate these concepts into your life, you'll find yourself able to achieve things that once seemed out of reach. You've gained mastery in personal growth techniques that allow you to continuously evolve and adapt. More than that, you've developed the ability to lead and inspire change in others. You can now be a catalyst for positive transformation in your family, your workplace, and your community. One of the most exciting aspects of this journey is that it becomes easier over time. As you continue to practice the concepts you've learned, you'll build habits for sustained growth. These habits will become second nature, allowing you to improve your results with less and less conscious effort. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. At first, it requires all your focus and energy, but eventually it becomes effortless, freeing you to enjoy the ride and explore new territories. Take a moment now to reflect on your transformation. Think about where you were when you first opened this book and where you are now. What milestones have you achieved in your personal growth? How has your perspective shifted? Celebrating these changes, no matter how small they might seem, is crucial. Each step forward is a victory in your evolutionary journey. But remember, this journey is far from over. In fact, one of the most powerful insights from spiral dynamics is the importance of embracing lifelong learning. The spiral of consciousness doesn't have an endpoint. It continues to expand and evolve, just as you will continue to grow and change throughout your life. Cultivating a growth mindset is key to this ongoing evolution. See every challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow. Seek out new adventures that push you out of your comfort zone. The world is constantly changing, and your ability to adapt and evolve with it will be your greatest strength. This adaptability is crucial in our ever-changing world. The pace of change in society, technology, and the global environment is accelerating. By staying flexible and open to new ideas, you position yourself not just to survive in uncertain times, but to thrive and lead. Continual self-renewal and reinvention become not just possibilities, but necessities in this dynamic landscape. The tools and insights you've gained from spiral dynamics provide you with a framework for this ongoing process of growth and adaptation. You're no longer at the mercy of change. You're an active participant in shaping your own evolution and contributing to the evolution of consciousness itself. As we close this chapter and this book, I want to leave you with a profound truth that encapsulates the essence of our journey. You are not just a passive observer of the universe. You are the universe becoming conscious of itself. Your personal growth and evolution are part of a grand cosmic dance, a process of unfolding consciousness that has been ongoing for billions of years. By consciously participating in your own evolution, by striving to reach higher levels of consciousness and make a positive impact on the world, you're playing a vital role in the advancement of human consciousness as a whole. Every insight you gain, every positive change you make, every person you inspire. All of these ripple outward, contributing to the collective evolution of our species. This realization is both humbling and empowering. It connects you to something far greater than yourself, while also highlighting the profound significance of your individual journey. Your growth matters not just for your own life, but for the future of humanity and the planet. As you move forward from here, carry with you the knowledge that you are a conscious agent of evolution. Your choices, your actions, your very being has the power to shape the future. Embrace this responsibility with joy and wonder. Continue to explore, to grow, to evolve. The spiral stretches infinitely upward, and your journey has only just begun. Remember, the greatest adventure is not to live up to others' expectations, but to live up to your own potential. You have within you the capacity for extraordinary growth and impact. Trust in your ability to navigate the spiral, to face challenges with resilience, and to contribute meaningfully to the world. As you close this book, know that you're not ending a journey, but embarking on a lifelong adventure of conscious evolution. The path ahead may not always be clear, but with the insights and tools you've gained, you're well equipped to navigate whatever comes your way. However, as you climb the spiral and expand your consciousness, you might find yourself grappling with a new challenge, the urge to control every aspect of your growth. This tension between conscious evolution and letting go is a delicate balance. What if there was a way to accelerate your progress by doing less? The answer lies in mastering the art of effortless growth. To truly unlock the full potential of your spiral dynamics journey, discover the transformative power of ease in the audiobook Lay Back, The Art of Letting Things Happen. Tap the center of the video now to continue your transformation journey.